phone is probably hot. What's up, gang? What's up, gang? What's up, gang? If you're new here, welcome to the Spiritual Ghetto. If not, welcome back. Grab your chapstick, grab your water, come on in and grab your midweek messages. This is going to be from my water signs Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Uh, without further ado, without further delay, if you are in need of spiritual services or product, the website is running across your screen in that pretty green. I think it's quite tiny, but the spiritualghetto.org. It'll be somewhere in your description box where you can click the link and find what you need. All right. Again, this is for our water signs. Quick message from our water signs during this midweek. I don't think that I could see your comments. So anyway, I appreciate you all for being here. And let's get started. Let's jump right in. Oh, first thing we got out here is Battle X. I'm hearing Battle X. This is your Battle X. Stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment, breakups and separation. So this could be dealing with you could have used your battle axe to separate. I'm hearing you use it to separate from someone, but you're also like using it to stop patterns at this time. Stopping the seed, stopping the seed of procrastination, the source of something. You could be stopping the seeds and the sources of things with this act. I'm hearing battle axe. For some reason, this could be your battle axe. Your battle axe. I know that's right. You need to. Some of you could need to add an axe to your altar. A little piece of hatchet, baby. Let me see what this is that I popped on the floor. Engagement ring. Yeah, that's definitely adding it to your altar. Engaging in that activity, partnership, complimenting you. The smoke. It needs a good smoke cleanse. But oh no, this says the snake. Sorry, this does not say the smoke. I'm reading it like this don't say nothing about smoke. But you could be needing to smoke cleanse something at this time as well. But the snake talks about an enemy competition, right? Malicious. This could this could be someone you have separated from already, someone you've broken up with. For some of you, this could have been a romantic interest with the engagement card. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but you could have been. But again, this is somebody you engaged in, like you were committed to this person in some way or another, whether it was friendship, coworker, lover, whatever. You were committed to this person in one way or another, and it could be that could have already separated. You guys could have already broken up, been separate from each other. This feels like a return of that energy, though. With the snake, give me one more. I'm gonna check two more. Self-indulgence is out here after the snake, talking about focusing on self-worth, healing, and self-appreciation, and then talking, interested, conversing more, awaiting messages. So again, this feels definitely like a return energy. Somebody, I'm hearing a blast from the past, a blast from the past. And then I heard brain blast from Jimmy Neutron. So this could be somebody who either likes Jimmy Neutron, watched Jimmy Neutron, or either grew up in that era or grew up with you as a kid, because that's kind of like very childlike, if you will. Grew up. I wanted to use the other ones, but I guess I'm gonna use these. Grew up with you as a kid. I heard someone likes these cards, so we're using them. But yeah, someone you could grew up with is returning. Blast from the past. Okay, we have blast from the past returning. These are the midweek messages. Oh goodness gracious, they flipped out. Let's take them. I usually don't take cards like that because that's a whole lot of like hand movement that really was given that gossip. Folks, this is somebody who's talked about you, gossip with people about you. People are gossiping about why you. I think people are also. This is somebody who has gossiped about you, but this people are also gossiped about why you guys separated with the acts, why there's been a separation, why we don't see y'all together, why y'all don't see when you see one, especially if it was like if you see one you would normally see the other. This is like people gossiping about why you don't see that now. Like at first it was like, oh okay, cool, like just a little bit, like for a little while, but then it became okay, like bitch, we don't see this nigga nowhere. So, and I feel like somebody's really looking for something. I don't think somebody wants me to get this out, but somebody's really looking for something or someone looking for something or someone. The hangman. Their perception is changing on this ordeal. Somebody's perception is changing on this breakup. Maybe before they thought, oh, girl, this, maybe they thought the story went one way and now they're leaning. Somebody's perception, outside forces' perception of this story is changing. The Two of Cups, their perception of, again, with this engagement card, this relationship, whatever it was, doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it could be. But it could be friendship as well, platonic, co-worker, any kind of long-term engagements types, long-term engagement type situation. For some of you, it is going to be romantic, long-term engagement, or somebody who you just had a long-term connection with. These could be long-term friendships that have ended. Codependency, I would say this is more as a friendship than I would say this more friendship than relationship, with the codependency card out here and the snake out here, which talks about opposition, the taking responsibility. Somebody took responsibility for something. Stay remember and stay focused. Remember why you started. So this is like somebody taking responsibility and really like indulging in their self, indulging in what they wanted, creating something, and somebody that they're focusing on their clear vision, focusing on what it is they were trying to create, what they've been trying to bring in. I don't know if this required a separation or someone felt like this required a separation, but it feels like you separated because you thought somebody separated because they thought this was the enemy. With the snake card here, with the clear vision card, this is right though. This is, you were right on target. This person caused you a lot of discord and drama, maybe in front of your face, maybe behind the scenes. The high priestess, they were either going to get readings done on you or doing the readings themselves, trying to conduct some sort of divination to see what they could get, what they could do, argue for your limitations, and you get to keep them to see what kind of limitations they would create for you. They could create for you. This is somebody who like loved you in person but hated you in the closet. The Hierophant. Yeah. Hierophant is a traditional card, so I'm gonna say this is like a traditional hater. They loved you to your face but hated you behind your back. So to the point where you wouldn't even know. And people, maybe somebody's unaware. Fears what's making you question it. Maybe somebody's unaware, but the real thing is like that people don't know that you don't know. People don't know that you don't know. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Whatever, however this is happening to you, people don't know that you don't know. Like that this friend, I'm not hearing friend, but I'm hearing like friend. Your friend is like not a fan of you. People don't know that you don't know this. Tough competition at the bottom of the deck. And I was gonna say it's like this person's trying to be your competition, but like people don't know that you like, it's like they feel like you see it with the clear vision card. They feel like you've got the vision to see like this person isn't your fucking friend, but it's like people don't know that you like don't, it's something you don't know. Like it is something you don't know. And it's crazy because it's like, yeah, you could be a reader or a psychic like myself, so people may see that and assume you know, but it's like you don't know something was happening to the extent that it was. You when you found out, it's like when you found out, when you felt the energy, when you felt it, when you caught it, when it was caught up in your energy like that, and you caught it, you like, I don't want to say shut shit down or put a stop to it. You felt the sting of betrayal though. You felt the sting of betrayal, but like people don't know that. It's like you don't know how deep something runs. It's like you know, but they don't know that you have no fucking clue. Like they think you know, and they're like, oh, well, this is why Shorty has like da da da. Oh, da da da. Like they think you know. Like I think they like. It's like that. Somebody thinks you all like run in the same circles or something. Temperance, spiritual partnership, the judgment. It's like they think you all like run in the same partner or run in the same partnership circles or something like that. They're convinced that like 14 and 20, if it's like a distance like that, it's not too many it's not too far removed. Like there's only 6 numbers between 14 and 20, right? So it's not too far. It's not a far leap, but a hop and a skip. You got $14. It's nothing to scrape up $6 more to get to 20. Okay. Uh, but it's like they don't know that you don't actually run in some of these same. You don't run in these circles. You don't run with this group, with this pack, with this center, with this circle, with these different. They don't know how. Like you don't know how bad this person is. Like you've been healing. You've been off on your own, chilling. You've been healing from like the betrayal, like the sting of like finding out whatever it is that you found out. Right. We won't go through that right now, but somebody doesn't need to go through that right now. You have no fear now. You've like felt this thing of betrayal. You like, all right, cool, got away from me, got out of there. This is like people thinking like, I don't know if they don't know why you like aren't there or like not around or left or something. It's like they don't know why you left, but they're thinking that you left because of all of this stuff that's been happening in their face. And they're like, yeah, it's about time you left. But the root of it is like, for whoever's watching this, Gemini, this was a two-faced situation. That's what it was. This was a two-faced situation. Somebody was going and acting one way with like other people, acting like your friendship or relationship was this way to other people, and then coming back to you and like being different. This is like being different. Ace of Cups, like showing you love, all support, all compassion, all for you. This could have been somebody who like was like they feel like they were your biggest cheerleader. And they could be telling people this, but like it's like they're telling people this, but people ain't never seen them cheerlead you. That ain't never what they show people. They ain't never seen you ain't never seen people cheerlead you. Regret. They ain't regret because they ain't never cheerleaded you publicly. Or like to these people that they didn't spend so long telling this shit to. And like it's like now that shit is like happening for them, or like they want to rekindle something. They want to like they want to do something again. They want to become friends again. Fall back into like this says falling in love, but it feels like fall back into like rhythm, fall back into step. The Chariot, move forward from this. Self-employed. This could be a friend that is self-employed. It could be 2 or 3 friends that are self-employed. Choosing self. They chose like this is that self-employed, choosing self, creativity. It could be friends that are like in that industry, having all the resources. Somebody else could be seen as having all the resources. It's like both these people were seen as having all the resources, but it's like somebody like I'm not really sure why the bad talking was there. Balance. Okay. I asked why the bad talking was there, and we got the card of balance. Somebody felt like this was balancing out, like would balance out your personality or who you are, or like what was going on in your life was like them being like, oh yeah, he's self-employed, had all the resources, creativity, da da da. But it's always like a but, and then somebody goes into a string of fucking what's wrong with this person kind of deal, or like just and it's like somebody the I don't know. I don't. Why is this coming up now, Spirit? What is the significance of this now? Mental forces and don't find it. Focus on monetary issues. Focus on spirit. The way others do you is none of your business. Uh, People are seeing you like move forward, not focused necessarily. Like not. It's weird if somebody says you like do magic or like read cards for money. This is somebody who is like not focused on like just the money aspect of it. Like they focus on like how spirit moves them. People are finding or seeing someone focused on this shit. The way others view you is none of your business. It's like people are viewing you like move through shit, like see through or like yeah, move through shit, see through shit, regardless of how people are painting these pictures, painting these illusions, showing these things, telling these stories, telling these tales. It's like people are seeing you move past this. Seeing like the mental fortitude is taking to move past this to continue to create, to continue to be in these spaces and places. And now they're confused. There's this layer of confusion here. This layer of confusion about somebody's personal power, because it's like somebody was told, the snake, whoever the snake is, like, we have a snake and a lion here, interesting enough. It's like the snake told people, like, this lion was like something else. They told the people that there was something else, but like the people are seeing the Empress, the Sagittarius, the manifestation power. Even beginning to realize who you are. The Justice card. This is balance. This is personal power. People are watching someone like witness their own personal power in real fucking time, and this is after a lot of back talk, a lot of he said, she said, rumor spreading. It's really odd because again, the people think you left for one reason, but you left for a totally different reason. The truth. You left for a totally different reason. People think you left because of all of this that they know about. You left for shit that you don't even think they know about. You left for something that you know about, that you found out through your own dreams, recollection, sight, and you don't think the people know. I'm gonna leave that there though. In the meantime, in between time, I believe this is coming up uh, in this week's energy because this is the focus. Uh, Somebody's return is the focus for the rest of this week. They've been in the energy heavy. They've been in your energy heavy. They've been trying to get in your energy heavy. So their focus is the return, manifestation power. They've been trying to manifest a return. They've been feeling powerless. This is coming out because somebody is. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Will their return manifest this week? Three cards in reverse, four of wands in reverse, three of wands in reverse, six of cups in reverse. This is a no. But I'm hearing before Sunday. Everything is Ten of Swords. You'll hear about everything not being fine at least by Sunday. The Six of Wands and the Empress in reverse. Could be public information about somebody's mother by Sunday. Be public information about somebody's mother. Yeah, Empress in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, not moving forward, not feeling well. Notes, just a bunch of notes. Thingy. Too many. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave that there. This person won't be returning this week, but information about them will be coming up. The information that's coming up is Knight of Wands. People are gonna rush bringing it to you because they feel like you have something to do with it. The Tower in reverse. Like you're somebody's. I'm hearing voodoo girl, because this is the Four Cups in reverse. I'm hearing voodoo girl, Seven of Cups, voodoo. Not. It's so funny because this card actually gives me hoodoo, but it's like somebody's like trying. I think that's why they're jumbled in there like that. Is they're supposed to be given in the slanderous kind of way, hoodoo, voodoo. Somebody's like blaming you for this. Somebody will be blamed for some illness to somebody's mother by the end of the week. The enemy. I'm hearing, what is that? My enemy. Something, my enemy. I've got to look that up. But somebody feels like an enemy will be blaming you for like the sickness or like untimely situation they may have with their mother by the end of the week. Somebody's gonna rush and bring you that energy though. Or spark that energy. Maybe. Maybe. They're gonna be so quick to come and tell you having all the resources. This is Sagittarius card out here again. This is having all the resources. If it's not that, then somebody's gonna try and get you to do some work on moments. But there's somebody's gonna rush and bring you this energy or this information by Sunday. I'm hearing well before then, but like by Sunday, because we're talking about the end of the week, because these are midweek messages. There's like 4 days left of the week: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there for you guys. In the meantime, in between time, it's all love in the hood. Peace.